Hey guys, my name's Robin. We're going to learn about the brain today. For today we're just going to touch base on the four lobes of the brain and what the brain is. The human brain is the central organ of the human nervous system, so lots of communication, lots of things going on. The brain is responsible for processing sensory information among many other tasks. So your feel, your touch, your smell, it's all, as soon as it's hitting your fingers, it's touching your nose, it's transmitting messages to your brain. Is the brain, we're going to learn, is it just a large mass to fill the space in our skulls, or do we actually benefit from having all that extra nerve tissue, all that mush looking stuff that you see from the outside? It's all the extra wound up tissues make up these four important lobes. So we're going to talk about the four main lobes today. First, we're going to talk about the frontal lobe, which is this red one right here, and it controls important cognitive skills such as emotions, expressions, memory, and language, and even more. Your parietal lobe, which is this orange looking one right here, kind of in the center, processes information about temperature, taste, touch, and movement. Then you have your optical, which is your yellow one back here in the back. Optical means eye, which is obviously for your vision. And then your fourth one is your temporal lobe, this green one, which is temporal, is in your temporal area, kind of above your ears here. It helps with hearing, a pretty good spot for it right next to the ears, memory, emotion, and some aspects of language. So do we really need all of that mushy, jumbled up nerve tissue in our brain? Yeah, it doesn't just fill the cavity so that everything's bouncing around in there. We need all parts of the brain, even all the extra squished together nerve tissue that just look like mush on the outside. The brain as a whole is very important to us. We don't just use one side or the other. We don't just use the front or the back, or we don't just use, the brain stem, which is right here. We use the whole thing. We use it for memory, our short term, our long term, our language, everything we learn every day. The brain is one of the most important organs in our body for our everyday life, and even the smallest bit of damage could be very life-threatening to somebody. So when people are going in for surgeries, they want to be extra careful not to nick or hit anything that they're not supposed to, because the slightest bit of damage could be life-changing to somebody. So again, here's our little graphic. We have our frontal lobe in the front, parietal lobe is the orange, temporal around the ears, and then our optical is for our vision. I also have this one, kind of the same thing, the four different colors for four different lobes. So if you had any other questions or you want to get more details, you can go ahead and follow my QR code right here. And that's about it. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye guys.